What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How are you guys doing? Welcome back here to another football recap video. So I'm going to be doing my recap of the Champions League finals. Chelsea win the final 1-0. So first things first, man, big ups to Chelsea. They deserve to win this final, man. They had a hell of a, campaign to get to the final. And for them to win the final, man, Chelsea, they deserve this, man, because I don't know what the heck happened to Manchester City today, man, but it seems like Manchester City just absolutely failed to show up. I mean, literally, it looked like that Manchester City just completely looked lost out there on the pitch, and the finishing was absolutely horrible. But one thing I'm trying to figure out about this game is why didn't Manchester City's keeper just, use his hands to get the ball? It's like, why did he come off his line and, try to use his legs to get rid of the ball? Because that was just a very bad decision making by him. And it's like, if you're going to come off your line, you got to be able to dive for the ball with your hands if you want to prevent a goal right there. Because it feels like, the keeper from Manchester City just, gave Chelsea this game. He just gifted them a very easy goal. But I mean, Chelsea still, man, they absolutely did well today in terms of midfield. And in my opinion, the man of the match today would have to be either Chilwell, Conte, or Mason Mount. I mean, they just absolutely played very, very brilliantly today, especially with the way, how Chelsea were able to, contain the City's front attack. Like, that was just absolutely impressive right there by Chelsea, man. And it just goes to show you why Tuchel, man, hey, I'm happy for him. He deserves to win the Champions League final, because Tuchel's tactics just absolutely worked to perfection today. And I don't know why the heck PSG would sack Tuchel, but I think that PSG sacking Tuchel was a very, very dumb decision, because it's like, last year Tuchel lost the Champions League final with PSG, but this year, man, he absolutely manages to finally redeem himself for that loss last year with a W over Pep's Manchester City. And I think one mistake that Pep Guardiola made in this game was, why the heck did he not, start Fernandinho? Because in my opinion, Fernandinho should have been starting from the beginning. But I mean, Manchester City's midfield today, man, it just didn't show up. I mean, Chelsea's defense, man, they just played very, very well in this game. What else can you say about Chelsea's back four, man? They knew what Manchester City were going to do, and Chelsea just were absolutely able to work to perfection, to stop Manchester City's front attack and just contain their midfield. And I think this game solidifies why Conte is without a doubt the undisputedly best CDM in the world. I mean, this game just goes to show you why Conte, man, he's just the best player in his position, why he's definitely a Ballon d'Or nominee in my honest opinion. I mean, that performance by Conte was just absolutely, underrated and just world class. So I mean, Chelsea, man, they're finally back on top, man. They're the Champions League winners for this year, man, and this is their second Champions League final after 2012. So, I mean, Chelsea, they for them to redeem themselves for their previous, heartbreaks is just absolutely fun to watch. Because I mean, Chelsea, this is a club that, is always on the wrong end of bad calls in the Champions League games. But let me know in the comment section below, which was your favorite Champions League moment if you're a Chelsea fan? Was it the 2012 win, or was it this one? I'd love to hear responses, because in my opinion, man, if I was a Chelsea fan, I still would probably rate the 2012 Champions League final as possibly the best win ever in Chelsea's history and all that stuff, when Drogba, because this game just reminds me of when, that time that Drogba just scored that clutch header against Bayern, against my Bayern Munich team. Now, I gotta admit, that was a very great play by Drogba, and then he ended up scoring the game-winning penalty for Chelsea to give him their first Champions League title. So I think this game kind of, brings back flashbacks of the 2012 Champions League final. But going back to this main game, man, I don't know what else to say about Manchester City's performance, man, but Manchester City just looked like they just didn't know how to get that equalizer, man, because it's like they were just trying to cross the ball inside the box, and, Chelsea knew that City were going to cross. But one other player that I think played really well for Chelsea in this game was definitely Rudiger, man. Rudiger was just absolutely incredible for Chelsea. I mean, his defending ability just shows you why, he's definitely a top defender. So overall, man, I think this was a heck of a final. Let me know, how do you people rate this final? I'd probably have to rate this final maybe an 8 out of 10, because I was expecting this game to be, a Kevin De Bruyne masterclass, but I don't know what happened to De Bruyne, man, but it seems like that, Chelsea's midfield just were able to contain De Bruyne, and it just absolutely, sucked that De Bruyne got injured, man, because I really thought De Bruyne was going to score in this game, and I was just very bummed out when he got injured, man, but hopefully it's not a too serious injury. Hopefully De Bruyne will be able to, represent Belgium at the Euros, because I don't think it was like a very serious injury. I think it was like, what, a minor concussion or something? I'm not sure. But what else is there to say about this final, man? Really great final, man. Absolutely impressive performance from both sides. Well, mostly Chelsea, man, because City's performance today, I just can't describe City's shambolic performance. I mean, it just looked like that, they just couldn't challenge Chelsea's defense. And now I'm wondering whether people are going to continue to criticize Pep, because I can definitely imagine that Pep is going to be dealing with his fair share of criticism after this game, for, I don't know whether it was him not starting Fernandinho in this game, in the starting 11 or anything else. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it here with the Champions League recap, man. What a heck of a final this was. I definitely thought that City were going to get that equalizer later in the 90th minute. I thought it was going to be another Aguero moment where Aguero scores for City in the 90th minute, but unfortunately that didn't happen. So it sucks. I'm generally bummed out because I really wanted to see Aguero win a Champions League title, because I felt like Aguero definitely deserves it after he's given everything for Chelsea, man. But I mean, it is what it is, man. This is football. So anyways, ladies and gents, let me know what did you think about this game in the comment section below, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe.